Girls, for shared reading this week, we are going to read a book called Ant and Grasshopper. Ant and Grasshopper is a fable. A fable is a story with a lesson in it. Today when we read, we are going to come across a few words that are covered up, and we are going to use all that we know to try to figure those words out. We will ask ourselves, does that make sense? Does that look right? And then we will reread to find out. Ant and Grasshopper. One summer day, Ant was hard at work. He was busy gathering food for winter. Ant stopped to blank in the green grass. All right, well, let's think about this. Let's look at the picture clues. Think about what Ant is doing. Looks like he's stopping to drink, to sit. Let's look at our word. Ant stopped to, well, it can't be drink because I don't see a DR at the beginning. And it can't be sit because I do not see an S at the beginning. Let's see. Let's stretch out our word. Rest. Rest. Ant stopped to rest in the green grass. Does that make sense? Does it look right? Sure does. You make nice music, said Ant. Come dance a jig while I play my fiddle, said Grasshopper. Ant said, I must get back to work. I am gathering food for the... What might he be gathering food for? How can we figure this word out? Let's see what word it is. I am gathering food for the... Well, I see a little word inside this big word. I see the word in. So I'm going to try to figure out the beginning of this word. In, when. Now the second half, winter. I am gathering food for the winter. Makes sense. Fiddlesticks, said Grasshopper. It's a grand summer day. There will be time for work later. In fall, Ant gathered grain in the golden fields. Grasshopper played his fiddle. Soon snow began to fly. Ant was snug in his house. He had plenty of food for winter. Grasshopper hobbled by. He did not play his fiddle. If you look out the window, you can see Grasshopper out there. He looks very cold. Ant called, Why are you out on this cold gray day? I'm looking for... What could he be looking for? I'm looking for... Let's get our mouth ready for the first letter. Food. I'm looking for food, said Grasshopper. Does that look right? Sound right? Sure does. It makes sense. Ant said, You won't find food in winter. Come inside and warm up. Eat some soup. Thank you, said Grasshopper. You're very kind. Ant replied, You're welcome. But next spring you must blink before you fiddle away your days. You must what? What might work there? You must look. You must work. You must find food. I don't think find food would work because that's 2 words and this is a small space. Let's see what we've got. But next spring you must work before you fiddle away your days. Work looks right. It starts with a W and ends with a K, and it makes sense. I promise, said Grasshopper. Now let me do something for you. Grasshopper played his fiddle for Ant. Ant smiled and did a little jig. That's the end of our story. Boys and girls, today I want you to think about our story elements. Who were the characters in this story and what was the problem? Okay, who were the characters? What was the problem? How did they solve that problem? You will answer those questions in Seesaw.